So once students have a lot of practice with 2-digit times 2-digit, then we want to stretch to the algorithm. So if we redo this multiplication, 30 times 50, and we know that we need 4 multiplications here. The shortcut is 3 times 5 is 15, and then we add the zeros, so 1,500, because 30 groups of 50 is 1,500. If we go down here, 5 times 50, 5 groups of 50 is 250, or the shortcut is 5 times 5 is 25, and add the 0. This side is 4 times 30, and 4 groups of 30, 30 plus 30 is 60, double that is 120, so that, or the shortcut is 4 times 3 is 12, and add the 0. Down here we have 5 times 4, 5 times 4 is 20, 20 little squares here. Then we need to add, so 1,500 plus 250 plus 120 plus 20. And we want to use our cents here. So 1,000, we see 500 plus 200 is 700, plus another 100 is 800. And then here we have 50 plus 20 is 70, plus another 20 is 90, for a total of 1,890. So once we understand this, we're going to go over to the algorithm. So we say 5 times 4 is 20, and that is this multiplication down here. Then we move on, that's the first one. We move on to this one, 30 times 40, which is here, 120. So we can even write 5 times 4 here, and then 30 times 4. Then the next one, we move on to this 50 here. 50 times 5 is 250, and that's the same one as down here. And then the last one is 30 times 50. 30 times 50, which we know is 1,500, and that's the same multiplication as here. So we have the 4 multiplications. We can add 0, 50 plus 20 plus 20 is 90, and that's the same as here, 50 plus 20 plus 20, that's the 90. Then we have 500 plus 200 is 700, plus 1 more 100 is 800, and that's the same as 500 plus 200 plus 1 more 100 is 800. And then we have the 1,000, which is the same as the 1,000 over here, for the same answer. Now we move into the quicker algorithm, and we will see the same results. 5 times 4 is 20, but now we're going to put the 20 up here, and the 0 is technically up here. It's invisible. So then we do 30 times 4 is 120, which we know, plus the 20 up here, which is 140. So we grouped these 2 steps into one. Then we move on to 50 times 5 is 250. So we write the 50 down here, and we put the 200 up here. And then we go 50 times 30 is 1,500 plus another 200, which is 1,700. So the shortcut would be 5 times 3 is 15, plus 2 more is 17. And we add them together. 4 plus 5 is 9, which is really 40 plus 50 is 90, which is the same here. 700 plus 100 is 800, and the 1,000 here. So these 2 steps are broken down into this one step here, and the top 2 steps are in that one. So we're just making more shortcuts. 5 times 4 is 20. The 2 goes up there. 3 times 4 is 12. We add 2 is 14. We then put a 0. 5 times 5 is 25. We put a 5 down there. We move the 2 up there. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 2 is 17. But we need to understand the reasons why, because of the hundreds and how they're added, and then we can use the shortcut version.